Come on, YouTube. You can do it. Wow, this is really annoying. Hey, there it goes. All right. Are we live? I think we're live on YouTube. I think. Maybe. Maybe. I think it's trying. I think there's always a delay. I'm gonna wait. If anyone's on YouTube, let me know. I don't know. It's always funny because it'll always say excellent connection, but then it won't actually do anything, which I find rather funny. So I think we're live, right? I think we're live. Anyways, so guys, if you're coming over from YouTube, welcome. And if not, you're on Twitch, welcome. We are going to be doing a bit of building today. I don't think anything too crazy. If you guys have something that's a kind of a small compact build that you want to see, give me an idea now, because I may change my mind to your build as opposed to what I'm doing. But just an idea. But before we do anything, guys, so one of the things I wanted to highlight was, so this is coming soon, but to celebrate 10K, and let me get into this. To celebrate 10K, I think I'm going to share this world, our first building with viewers world, because there's some funky builds in here, and this world's very full. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to share this one. I wouldn't say these are my best builds, but there's some cool ones. There's some interesting ones. I think they're kind of funky, and it's crazy to see how far we've come since. But I think I'm going to release this one so people can get access to it. I think, again, it's not going to be the most impressive, but it's kind of cool. It's got some fun stuff, like down here. And I'm hoping people will kind of just enjoy access to it, and just to explore and have fun. There's nothing too crazy in it, but it's kind of nice. You know, we have some cool stuff. We have the 7-Eleven, which isn't that great, but hey. It's really funny also to look at your old builds and realize like how much better some of my new stuff is. I still like this one. This one was a fun one to make, but there's other stuff, you know. Why is YouTube Live stupid? What's wrong with YouTube Live? YouTube is fun. Like this, like that. See, we just go, YouTube is fun. That's what happens. See? Perfect. Anyways. Oh, the people. Oh. Good idea. So switch to cooking. That OnlyFans page was a bad idea. Nobody wants to see those. Hey, Dusty, you don't know that. I could be making millions. Billions. Oh, wait, what? Wait. What the hell is that? Do I even remember what? Oh, I think I haven't explored this, maybe. So this is the world I think I'm going to release. I don't remember seeing this, but I guess I must have, clearly. Oh, okay, yes, I do. Okay, yeah, I remember this. So I'm planning on releasing this for people just to have access to. Again, it's not like the most, I wouldn't say it's the most interesting world, but we built some stuff. You know, there's some cool elements, right? Stuff that people can kind of play around with. And I think eventually we'll also release like other worlds down the road. But there's all kinds of nonsense in here. What I like about this is like, it's like you just have like such a progression in terms of the kinds of builds that you make. So if I compare this to like some of my newer stuff, it's like crazy. You know, it's crazy to see what's in there, what we have, and you know, people can hopefully access this and enjoy it. Not to say it's the most perfect thing either, but there's some cool stuff. Unreleased this, wow. This one was a fun build. I enjoyed this one from way back when. So anyways, this is a world that's going to be, I think, available for download. I got to figure out how I can do that, how I can let people get access to it. It's fine. And we'll kind of go from there. So today, though, guys, we're going to go back into our build with Viewers World. And if anyone does want to actually join me today, you are welcome to do so. We're going to be doing a bit of team building, as it were. Although that maybe is not the... What is this? Wait, what the hell? Oh my god, I want to see what that is now. Oh yeah, and someone's building out here. Okay, so one thing I definitely want to make is I want to make, or I'm thinking of making, I want to make a volcano build today. And I want to make it in the jungle. And this actually looks like a pretty good original spot to do this. We're going to take advantage of this and get rid of this. Now, the problem is building a volcano is not necessarily as easy as one might think. I got to think a little bit about how I'm going to do that. So I like the idea of this coming up. The thing is the interior aspect has to be a little bit more interesting. Actually, the volcano might be tricky. We gotta think about this. What are you doing for Pride Month? Nothing. I'm doing nothing. I do 0 watching homophobe on camera. What was my answer supposed to be? Like, I was gonna go down to a local store and just sample various penises, you know, like... I don't do anything for it. I don't, in fairness though, I don't do anything for any month. I work. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, it's like, what do I do for Canada Day? Fucking nothing, you know? If there was a Canada month, I'd do nothing. I was thinking of build, but... No, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I don't have a big affinity towards anything for like celebratory months, you know? What are you doing? That's a better question. Alright? Other than coming in here and calling everyone homophobes, which, you know. That is a strategy. Where the shit am I gonna build this? Okay, what am I gonna build this out of? You know what? I want to build like a jungle, like I said, I want to build like a jungle volcano. I just don't know what to make it out of. I think mud. Mud and mudstone obviously make a ton of sense, but I need like texture. So let's get like, this is where the hellstone's gonna come in a lot. Oh man, what else? Because I do think like, I'm gonna start with just kind of figuring this out, but I think brown paint obviously is the way to go here. I'm gonna start like forming a bit of a hill. Yeah, we're gonna have to fill this in quite a bit. Hopefully this doesn't stand out too much. It might, but whatever. Deal with the consequences later. This could look a little bit better, but we'll deal with that. Oh, that is so much brighter. Ugh, I don't like that. I hate that. Yuck. I didn't realize it would be that bad. Jesus. Oh, whatever. We're just gonna work with this, and because we already have a shape here that I like, so I want to make this relatively large, but make it a little bit more interesting. Really? Get out of there, you weirdo. Now, if I paint this, is this? Do I have to paint all this? Maybe. That is a little unfortunate. God damn it. It's really unfortunate I gotta paint this. Now, the mudstone itself, I do not need to paint. The reason I'm painting it is because I need to blend. So it's gonna be a little annoying if I don't do this. And unfortunately, oh my god. Okay, where's the zenith? Get out of here, you. All right, good. I'm a little concerned because I think I might have to paint all this. Oh, I might have to paint all this. It's super lame. I am celebrating being gay every day of my life. Well, so why do you need a month then? Why not have the whole year, you know? Use the stuff the hell is made from. So Spice, that is what I'm gonna do. The problem is it's not quite dark enough. So I gotta figure out like the textures and whatever. The problem is like that most of the hell biome is like, I mean, I can use living blocks, but it is mostly like obsidian and I don't think is demonite in here. I like the demonite for some texture. This is always too dark, I think, but we can, it is the jungle, so maybe we can use that. Obsidian brick, I think, is really dark as well. But again, we can texture that in somewhere, I guess. Food blocks? Food blocks could be good. Ash, like, the problem with, like, so, ash is fine, but the problem is it's just, like, it's really just, it's just this. It looks like mud. The difference is the mud will actually let me put grass on it that'll have the right color, if I want it. So, the ash in itself is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I could replace all this with ash. Like, that's doable. But, you know, I don't know. It's more annoying at this point. I feel like I need more mud than I need anything else, but oh my gosh. But we're gonna do this, and then we'll haul this out is the most likely scenario. But I do need to paint all this, I think. I'm pretty sure I gotta paint all this like a brown color, maybe. Although I may need black as well. That's the thing, I'm not really sure. I could also look at my hell biome or hell skyblock islands that I have to do at some point as well. So, color the ash black. I think it would look good. Hey, Skeletron, yeah, what's up, man? Oh, look who followed. Wait, shit, I follow you on YouTube. I don't know if I follow you on Twitch. Wait, Skeletron, were you just streaming or are you done? Oh, I'm missing it. I forgot to follow. Wow, what a bad friend. What a bad friend. You know what? Not even bad friend. Bad person. Just a bad person. Oh, you just stopped. Oh, okay, because I thought I saw you on. I was going to pop in, but I was super late for my stream, so here I am. Skeletron, you got any challenge runs planned that you can share with us? Anything interesting? Any secrets? Oh yeah, see, I mean, I guess this is fine. I don't know. I think I like the idea of this more than I'm gonna like the way it actually looks. But we need to add a lot of texture in here. I've been thinking about doing a volcano for a while, I just never bothered to do it. Don't ask me why, it's just the way I am. Wait, what am I- oh my god, what am I doing? Drill containment unit. This thing. There we go. Much better. So this will give us, so the nice thing with the Demonite is you get a little bit of that glow, which I really like. The downside here is, I don't know how fucking big this is gonna have to be. Because this isn't filled at all, which sort of sucks. Yeah, that might be a problem, but we'll deal with that in a second. Maybe. I may deal with this in a second, we'll see. Let me tell him to fuck off. Wait, who? Skeletron? No, he's great. Actually, he's another streamer you should watch if you like Terraria, but he doesn't show his face. He doesn't show his pretty face like I do, okay? You make it right. In terms of challenge runs, I might try Terraria with 1 HP. Isn't that just hardcore mode, technically? Or no, I guess no, hardcore mode is... Yeah, I guess that would be even harder, because then it's, anything kills you. Oh, dude. I don't know how you do that shit, Skeletron, because, like, honestly, like, I look at that, I'm like, I would just pull my friggin' hair out trying to do some of that stuff, because, like, I find it, like, annoying. Because I just died of such stupid crap, you know? I know I'm not the only one, obviously, like, a lot of people have that, but... Okay, that looks kind of cool. Okay, yeah. We're going to figure out exactly how we do this, but this is kind of the right idea. This won't be a super long build. I am going to do a lot of funky landscaping. I got to figure out some of the design elements. But I think this will look kind of cool. So, yeah, well, hardcore is if you die. Well, yeah, but 1 HP, it's like if you get hit once, you're dead, right? So you have to, it's basically like you have to do a hitless run. Unless you have invincibility frames, I guess. I like Terraria 600 HP. It's for the content. I know, but like, do you ever feel like you're getting trapped in the content though? Like, because you've been doing this, I think, longer than I have. I'm pretty sure you've been doing this longer than I have, right? Do you ever feel like you're like just stuck in that, where you're just like always trying to, you know, do the next thing? Oh my god. I know I don't need this to all be brown, but I kind of want it to be a bit of a mix. Problem with this is I got to think about like what details I want in this as well. Volcano's just one aspect. I think I'd like to have some sort of like a little bit of a design or a build somewhere. I don't think there'll be any trees near the volcano, so we're gonna go ahead and remove those. Landscaping here is going to be the big thing, obviously, so we're going to focus as much as we can on that. A little bit of green here is maybe not a bad thing, as well as a little bit of more Again, we're just looking for some texture. I don't know what's going to make the most sense, but... maybe a little demonite. Come on. There we go. Nice. Yeah, my schedule is fucked because I have no idea what to start with since I have so many things. Dude, but that's crazy. Like, I gotta say, man, like, kudos to you for all the fucking effort and work, man, because, like, it's not easy, right? Like, I think, like, if YouTube's going well, it's, like, it's, okay, if YouTube's going well, it's easy, but it's, like, you still gotta, like, constantly, like, try to do the next thing, pump out the next video. It's, like, it's not so straightforward, and I think, like, the more that I'm doing it, the more I'm, like, my stuff is like I just hit 10K subscribers. I feel really good about that, right? We hit it the day of the eclipse. I don't know what that means, but take that for a sign, if you will. But my bigger thing with it is like literally looking at it, I'm like, man, like in the grand scheme of things, how meaningless, right? Like, oh, my camera just got fucky. Did my camera just fuck up there? Hold on. Okay. I think it's good. If it fucks up again, let me know. But in the grand scheme of things, it's like, it is, like I was saying, it does feel pretty meaningless, which is kind of sad, but I mean, I guess whatever, it's kind of how it goes. But there's a lot of that, right? Like, I think a lot of people probably feel that way, so it's not just me. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I like the idea of like something like that, maybe? And we can destroy all this. I don't know how far down this needs to go. Alright, spin this. Luke Fishron. Great name. Great fucking name. What are you doing, man? How's it going? I like that name a lot. Love that name. I think sometimes you just got to do your thing. So, you know what, Spice? I do like that you think that way, because that's kind of where my head goes to. Like, I actually think that, like, it depends what your goals are. So I think Skeletron is a little bit more on the, like, aim for the success points part of it, the equation. And I fall more to your category of like, I'm not going to make everyone happy, so what do I care? Like, you know, it's just hard though, because it's like you end up putting a lot of effort in, and you know, like you can make, like, I don't know, I make no fucking money doing this stuff, so like I don't worry about it too much, but I do like the idea of being like, okay, like, you know, if I just do a little bit more, but I don't know, it's hard. Thank you, Ciao from Italy. I really want to go to Italy. I want to eat food in Italy. That's all I want to do. I would go to Italy and I just wouldn't even talk to anyone. I would just eat. That's it. That'd be my entire existence. Eating in Italy. And I see nothing wrong with that. And no one will convince me that there's anything wrong with that either. Where in Italy are you? What city? Should I go visit Italy? That's another question. And if I do, when should I go? Also, what's the, like, least expensive place to visit in Italy? I need to have money to actually go do stuff. Yeah, no, that's not going there. Yuck. They didn't realize they don't call it Milano. Where was I thinking? Well, okay, normally when you go to Italy, you land in Rome. I think... okay, Luke, here's a question. Between Sicily... okay, and Tuscany, what's a better place to visit? Is the spicy Italian sub from... no. Definitely not. Or at least I hope it isn't. Can you imagine? Oh my god, where... oh crap, what wall do I want here? Not Evanstone. Crimson? I guess? Oh my god. Let the Italian speak. Dude, by the time he answers, okay, we could all be dead. That's the first thing. Secondly, you don't talk to me like that. I will time you out. I really should be timing you out more. I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun for everyone here if I just continuously timed you out. Okay, now what I want to do is, I need some texture in here, so we're going to let a little bit of light through. And we'll add some lava and some other stuff. So this is obviously going to be some lava up here. What I want to know is, what kind of structure am I going to put here? Because that is my goal. I want a structure here. The thing I'm thinking about is it'd have to be like steel and industry and kind of like cool. So I think to start, oh, actually, before I forget, ice, is it ice, thin ice, or is it ice block? One of these painted negative paint looks dope. So let me just really quickly check here. Is it ice? Oops, that's brown. So we're gonna try that again. Nope. So I think it might be thin ice. Or no, sorry, it's ice block. Yeah. Okay. So ice block is the one we definitely want here. Now the problem is, if I do this, is we don't have anywhere for this to actually go, and it won't be lit up. So I simultaneously need to do this and grab ice wall, I think. Oh boy. I mean, that looks pretty cool. It's just very, it's very dark. Now I can put lava in here as well. It'll just look a little strange. Right, so I'm gonna have to like find a way to, because like I can do, I don't want lava waterfall wall. I never actually think that looks all that good. So we do something like this. Kind of has a lot of contrast. I don't love that. And maybe we can find another, I don't know. It's a little annoying, but maybe we can, yeah, this is tricky. Your empty treats? Threats, I assume? Didn't teach you a spell, huh? Don't scare me as much as that thumb you call, hey, I call it a light switch, alright? You know how people do the helicopter? I do the light switch. It's different. It's really what really separates me from the crowd, you know? I mean, this looks okay. I feel like there should be a lot more, like, carbonized. Like, this shit should be everywhere in here. So I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna get some light going through here because this is gonna look weird if not. Hey man, I speak 3 languages, alright? Don't give me that shit. Just learn how to spell. Learn how to spell, man. That's all you gotta do. Yeah. Although I will say, Welsh would be a very strange language to have to know. It's very unique. What, between Welsh and like Gaelic Irish, those to me seem like very, I mean, I'm sure they're very different, but like, in terms of how different they are, I feel like that's what makes them kind of similar, I guess, if that makes sense. But in your estimation, as a Welshman, all right, as a filthy, dirty Welshman, okay, what would be harder for you to learn? If you weren't Welsh, obviously. You know? Oh, man. Really sucks you can't fill that. The language of love. I mean, which one? Okay, I don't think this looks terrible. I don't need this to look like it's like exploding either. I just need it to look a little more interesting. So I think what we're gonna do is kind of do this. Same thing with ice. Right? Not everywhere, obviously, but like in some spots, we're going to go ahead and... I kind of like this effect a bit more, and I think we can maybe even fill this in a bit. It's just like, the thing with this is like, it's a little tricky because I like the look, but then I kind of like the light coming through as well. And like here I'd want lava, but I'm kind of like hesitant to put it in. But maybe I don't really have much of a choice, I guess. We can do this maybe. It's not that exciting. Not that exciting. Okay. This is looking volcano-esque, I guess. I do feel like we need like a section in here maybe, but I kind of don't, like, I just don't want to overdo it. Like the volcano is definitely like obviously an element to this design, no question. But if we can kind of come up with something a little bit more, I don't know. I won't say straightforward is the right word, but like a little more on the texture side of things, that would be probably a better fit for what we're trying to do. I also think a little bit more stone might make some sense. Like we're kind of lacking on that front. This helps break this up a little bit. Yeah, I need more stone, god damn it. Stone, please. All right, so yeah, not bad. Don't stop running with me. It's embarrassing. Oh, listen, I can't help it. All right, because you're so because your ability to spell is just such a big turn on. I just, you know, I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself, man. This is your fault. Stop being so sexy all the time, you know? Oh my god. You scared our Italian friend away, congrats. Ask him about if Subway was Italian. Terrible. Okay, this is okay. I do feel like this just needs like I almost want to fill this, but I'm a little hesitant to have. Yeah, I think that's better. A little bit of a bigger layer here so we can play around with this a bit more. Get kind of like a bubbly effect, I guess, or something. I'm not really sure. Now, the thing is, I don't know what other walls actually look like this. The only one I've ever seen that looks good, in my opinion, is this one. But there's got to be another wall that has a similar color, right? Like, it would have to be blue, I guess. This is probably way too. That's actually kind of cool. I just don't know if that makes much of a difference because it's not brighter. And all these are like kind of, I think there is one of these that is, I don't know, like the right color. But again, it has to be a bluish color, so it could be like that. That is incorrect. I thought I'd found one. Oh, it's an interesting color. Shroomite maybe? No. Damn. I thought I'd found one previously, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't think it was Snowbrick. Although Snowbrick does look pretty cool as that kind of darkened color. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing is like a little build attached to this volcano that's almost like a little, I won't say a research spot, but like a place that's like, you know, you got something going on there. Is there a rounded one? I'm old enough to, I mean, listen, man. It is what it is. What do you want me to do about that? What, do you want me to die? You know? Would that make it better? What does this look like? Bitch. God damn it. Wait, what does a negative painted window look like? I didn't even think of that. It's kind of cool. It's really interesting how the paints make such a big difference. Yeah, I appreciate that, you coffin dodger. Oh, what a dickhead. What a dickhead. Okay, this actually doesn't look too bad. This gives us a little bit more texture. I don't hate this. It's not my favorite, I guess, but it is a little different. I think this will have to be a bit darker then. And then maybe we'll have to do a little bit more work here. Because I feel like this stuff needs to be a lot more, like, connected here, I guess, if that makes sense. But I don't want to overdo it either, because then it becomes this, like, nightmare of just... Yeah. I need to do this to fix the problems. Looks a little weird, but... Can I put a brick in here? I didn't even think of that. Hold on. If I do this... No, I can't. The lava gets in the way. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. Okay. Oh, you wish you could... No, I don't. I think I made that clear, you know? I feel like I think my being heterosexual has been pointed out several times. I feel like I've been quite clear about this, you know? Where does... Okay. So this in and of itself looks fine. It's a bit boring. I think the cool thing to do is to figure out where I'm going to add a little bit of a structure. Now what I want to do is obviously make this look significantly more planted here. I don't know if we're going to manage to do that too effectively, but all I really got to do is just kind of fill this in, I think. And just kind of cover up some of this nonsense. I don't know if it'll matter all that much, but kind of figure this out as we go. Paper Mario? No. I have heard good things about Paper Mario. Like, I think I've seen a couple of people play. It doesn't look bad, but I never got into it. My favorite Mario probably ever at the moment is still Super Mario World. I just have such good memories of that game. If I were to play a Mario game today, what would I even play, actually? That's kind of a good question. What would be like the Mario game I would go for? I don't even know. What are some of the new Mario games? Because aren't there a bunch that came out like on the Wii and the Switch and all that shit? What I actually really liked was Super Mario Sunshine. That was a good game. It was a great little game, actually. But of course, like with anything, you gotta play it. So, and I only played it a little bit, but I just like the mechanics of it. I thought it was kind of cool. Paper Mario, I didn't play. I've seen people play it. It's a little bit strange, but I think another one that's kind of similar in that design and style is shit. What's it called? Yoshi's Island reminds me of that a little bit. Hey, Spice. Oh, sticky keys. I'm unapologetic about that, alright? I'm unapologetic about it. I don't feel bad about liking old games, okay? You know what? The Steam had a report that came out, or there was a report about Steam and gaming in general. The vast majority of people are playing games that are 6 years or older. Think about that. 6 years or older. Right? It's kind of nuts. Now, are a lot of them like 12-year-olds? I'm like, maybe, I don't know. But that's not the point. The point is people like old games. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh boy. Let's see if we can even reach this. I don't think we can. And we're painting that the wrong goddamn color. Nice. Okay, that'll work. I love that I can reach this. That makes me feel good. I think we're gonna need a lot more. Oh. Oh no. Crap. I can't reach much further than that. Oh well. Let's do the same over here, but I'm a little concerned with how I would get to that. Okay, so here we can probably manage. Let's just do that for now. Okay, so we're gonna add a bunch of stuff up. But do you want me to hit in the real? I played Super Mario World port on Game Boy Advanced. You know what's you know what's crazy? I never owned a the first console I ever owned was a PS4 when it was like brand new. I bought it for myself. I never owned a console my entire life. Isn't that kind of nuts? Like I get it, like first world problems, right? But like for someone that's like I've always loved games, kind of mind-boggling actually. To not have something. This is nuts. Oh, this looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know what we should do? Let's have a little bit of light through here. I think that might actually be a good idea as well. There we go. That looks a bit better. What if we do... Hold on, I have an idea. What do we do this? We'll do this. We'll actually hammer this down. Should probably thought about this as well. Yeah, I probably should be doing a little bit more of that, but whatever. Just going for a funky look here. Okay. 2001, that's my era, not 1991. Listen, man. Spice, listen, at some point, you're going to come to a point in your life where you're going to be playing all the old games that you liked, all right? I don't know what your favorite game is going to be in 10 years, but I guarantee you, you're probably not going to find some games that are like brand new that you're like in love with. It's just the way it is. It's weird. Admittedly, it is very strange, but it is very normal at the same time. And I find it fascinating. I know, but isn't that weird though? Like think how many games have come out. Like, pick your favorite game. Think how many like good games have come out since that game came out. And then wonder, like, ask yourself, why am I still playing this? Because it's good. Like, you found a game you enjoy. You're probably not going to find your way off of that for a while. And that's like pretty normal, I'd say. Right? It's not a bad thing. Just because, like, I think a lot of people think like, oh, well, like, you got to play the new game. Like, this is why I don't like Call of Duty is a really good example. It's like super hard leaning on its accomplishments, like way back when. But like as a game goes, like not like, I don't know, man, it's got a ton of issues, right? Like, does that mean I wouldn't play it? I'm like, not necessarily. I haven't installed it for a reason. Oh, well, so that's the thing. Also, buying physical copies of a game isn't a bad idea because they seem to be fucking eliminating all the digital versions. Right? So like a game that you bought 10 years ago, like, oh, well, we're not going to like support it anymore and it's not a thing. You're like, but I've already paid for it. Like, how is it you're able to just remove it? Right? That shit's kind of fucked up. Ooh, I kind of like that effect, actually. It's a little weird, but... Oh, you know I should... Oh, hold on. What does this look like? This actually does look pretty good as well. Again, normally I would do more texture here, but I kind of like the way this looks. Sort of. I wish this was a bit darker, actually. It's okay. maybe. All right, so we got a mountain. I like this. Now what I want to do is, obviously I want some lava flow going one of these ways. Now this will turn into... Yeah. Because like I'd love to have like this, right? If I do like this. But I want this to be... Yeah, this won't turn into anything. So I guess what we could do is if I just did like that, well that'll turn to obsidian. It's not that exciting. Kind of gives it a cool effect, I guess, but I do feel like we could do a little bit more. I keep seeing cheap Switch games in the store and the box says download code only. Right. Well, that's, I agree. Well, so like the thing is, so the problem that you're gonna run into is like eventually all the digital things, like once they've captured enough of the market, they kind of got you by the balls, right? Because then they're like, oh, well now like everything's on Netflix. Well, guess what? Now Netflix is $30. Then it's 40, then it's 50. And eventually you're like, wow, like the thing that was like $8 is now 30. And like you'll want, like eventually physical copies will make a comeback because people will be like, I just want to own the thing I purchased. Right? Which by the way, I think should be like super illegal. Like if I buy a digital copy of something, like you may not support it, but you can't make it unplayable. Right? Because like, oh, well, it's an online only game. Right? That's my big thing with online only games. Like eventually I'm like, no one's going to be online playing it. So if it's a game that you really enjoy, there's not going to be a way to play it, right? So like a good example of this is like Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is a single player game if you want it to be. But like Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 to my recollection, is Diablo 4 now single player? I can't remember. Diablo 3 I know for a fact was like online only. Right? And I think Diablo 4 is as well, I think. So it's like, what if I just want to play the game? Like, oh, no. Well, we don't support online, so too bad. So those like thousands of hours you sunk in a game, oops. You know, like that's kind of shitty. Like that's kind of shitty. And it's like, I get not everything's gonna be like planned out or whatever, but like, you know, at some point here, we got to admit that like, you know, people got to kind of understand what they're getting their wallet out for, I guess. All right, oops. Chest. Let's get a chest in here. We're just gonna, actually, this doesn't need to be this high, does it? Now, normally I'd like to do like a lava flow of some kind, but I'm not sure how to make that without it looking kind of strange. I guess we could actually, why don't we do that? We could add a little eruption, right? There might be a way to do that. Just like, I don't want to use the lava walls. I just don't like the way they look. But I don't think I have a choice in some spots. Because they give you this weird, like they give this really annoying effect. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I should do this or not. I'm debating. We could do a bigger, like, flow in the middle, I guess, but I'm not really sure. I don't know, let me know if you guys think this looks decent or not, because I don't know. Wait, what's this? Oh, neat. All right, cool. Hey, Aether, what's going on, man? We're making a volcano with a little design attached to it. Wii U and 3. Oh yeah, those, so sorry, Spice. That's part of why I bring this up. I heard about that. Can't buy anything, can't download it. Yeah, exactly. Now online shut down yesterday, so you can't. That's my point. So imagine you have that, you bought it, and they're like, "Well, we don't support this anymore." I'm like, "Okay, well, can I play single player? Like, I don't know. Like, is there like a Zelda game on the Wii U or 3DS that I play that I can still access?" Like, they're like, "No." Like, oh, okay, cool. Not great, you know. Yeah, it's just a volcano, and I'm gonna make a small little attached build. This is not gonna be like a crazy build. I'm gonna try to like get like a structure here that like, I don't know, feels like it's attached. We'll see. It's gonna look a little strange. I need to make like big plumes of smoke, I think, too. I'm just debating how I do this. It's a little trickier than maybe I first anticipated, but whatever. You could play Breath or Splatoon, but are those, can you play them now despite that shutting down? Am I gonna add small Pompeii? Just some statues? I mean, I could. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Like, get like a... Or actually, wait, could I do mannequins and paint them... Do I paint these gray? I'm kind of curious now. I'd have to get like, but I'd have to get like armor though. I'm a little curious. So I keep forgetting these don't, okay, yeah, I should be able, I was just saying, why is it not turning gray? So if I did like, iron, I'm just kind of curious to see what this will look like. That's kind of funny. He's making a sculpture called... Oh my god, Spice. Splatoon 1 does have a single player story mode, but the main meat of the game is online. Yeah. That's what I mean, though. They make the game... So I don't have a problem with, like, they're like, hey, we're not supporting old games online that are, like, PvP shooting type games. That's fine. Because, like, obviously you're going to release Splatoon 2. Like, that's normal for FPS games. But my point is, if you have, like, a story-driven game, like, oh no, you can't play it anymore. I'm like, why? Like, Diablo is not a PvP game. You can do PvP, but it is a open, well, now it's an open world ARPG, I guess you'd call it, like, which is fine. Like, but Jesus, man, like, give me a break. Like, eventually it's just like, I don't know. I just get like, I just don't really fully understand how they're envisioning that people are going to like enjoy a game that is just asking you to do one thing for a long time, and then they're like, oh, but also we're not gonna let you play that later. Sorry. You know, it's like, cool, thanks guys. Like, really appreciate that. Wish I'd been notified about the changes prior to, but hey. So I'm trying to think like how I want to do the shaping of this, if I want like bigger plumes that kind of come down. But I'm not really sure that's what I want. I don't know. This would be a lot of lava bursting out of this, which maybe is not the best look necessarily. That is the wrong color. Okie dokie. Fantastic. Good to know. It's the part I hate about doing this stuff is like, I'm never 100% sure, like, if this is what I want. Hoplite, it does, yeah. I could do that. That's actually not a bad idea, Aether. Animal Crossing New Leaf. I played that online so much. Remember, what's 2 people in a row where we simply choose for? I mean, yeah. It's a laughter we'll remember, yeah. We understand how old we are once Nintendo Switch eShop. I mean, the thing is, that's the problem with like eShop. Like I keep saying, like you don't own the game that you bought. That's my issue with it. I don't think it's a problem if they shut it down for certain games. I'm like, oh, well, you can't play any of these games anymore if they don't have single player, or we won't support them. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but can I just play the base game? Like, that's what I bought, right? Like, it does make the argument for like, I don't know, I think at least for keeping, I really gotta stop doing that. For keeping games as single player, maybe? I don't know if that makes sense, but my opinion. I like that looks more like rock to me. This looks more like fire. I'm trying to think how I want to do this, because I want like smoke blocks. But I need to paint these gray, I think. Because it all has to be kind of attached. It's going to look a little strange, but I think we'll get it right. Oh, hold on. I'm fucking up. Damn it. God damn it, no. Yeah. I know gray doesn't really matter too much on this, but I think it looks a little bit better. Yeah, we're gonna have to break this up a bit. Yeah. We didn't paint this because we're stupid, so that's fun. I mean, I think Nintendo has some really great games. I don't know. I knew like I met a middle-aged woman who played with her elderly mom. I wondered how she's doing. So I was but a teen. She probably had 12 cats. Maybe, yeah. You're probably right. Like I said, I think there's old games that do have obviously a massive nostalgia factor, right? Like that's a given. I keep going back to, I'm just more thinking of like, if you have a game that you purchased, like, shouldn't you like own that? Right? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. That's my thing. I just think it's odd that like it's not something that's like, hey guys, I bought this game 10 years ago. I'm like, oh, no, that's not yours anymore. It's like, okay, great. Good to know. Glad we settled that problem. This doesn't quite look right. I'm trying to make this look like it's like, you know, it's going up in the sky and then just turning a big plume of smoke. The problem is this part becomes a little bit less, makes a little less sense maybe. Shit. God damn it. Why does this connect like that? That's so strange. Whatever. Ah, it's fine. So kids came, they were letting her grandma, I mean, maybe. Or try the game, that's true. I mean, testing games is good. I mean, there used to be demos for that, but people don't do that anymore. You know, if you buy movies on iTunes, you don't own them. They can just, yeah, that's right. Like, that's the kind of shit that's ridiculous. Like, movies, like, so with games, because when you stop supporting it, I think that's a little different. You can make that argument. For me, it's when it's like, it's like a game that like, a movie that you've had forever. I'm like, no. That to me is much more like unacceptable, because it's like, that's just simply something that you can have like constantly, right? Like that's not like even really a discussion. It's like you have access to that essentially forever, or you should, but you won't, because fuck you. That's essentially their messaging. So I see you bought this movie. Hey, Wyatt, what's going on, dude? Hey, you're on, I didn't realize you're on Twitch. Guys, wait, Wyatt, are you also streaming on Twitch or no? And the volcanoes, it's okay. I'm not loving it at the moment. I gotta do some more work on it, but it's fine. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna be beautiful. Maybe. What I really want is more smoke. And I'm trying to make this look like this is all kind of connected. Mother... God damn it. So I think by interlacing this, I think I might get the right effect. Right? Where I kind of like, this is like now more connected. And this will make it look like the fireball kind of rolled up a bit. Which I think is fine. So it's a little bit tricky to do this stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Wait, does cloud work on this too? And sorry, why? I know you're just getting here. So we're talking about how like Game Boy, Nintendo like just like closed off their Wii U and 3DS, I think it was, on their online store. And I'm like, isn't it weird when you buy a video game, you get like digital copies and then you don't even own them anymore? And I'm waiting for like the day where Steam decides to do that. I'll be like, fuck this. Is that... Do I usually paint it black? What's going on here? Oh, that's an option. That is an option. I think this texturing makes such a big difference. I just hate that I have to do all this extra bullshit, but whatever. It's not quite right. Fuck. Damn it. If you buy a DVD that's yours, they can never take that off you. I mean, yeah, but the problem is you lose them or they break or they stop working, or like the DVD player, they stop making any kind of DVD player. You know, there's things like that that are tricky. So yes, I agree, Aether does need more smoke. I'm just working on like the texturing right now. Oh, you haven't set it up? Oh, no way. I just realized you got me, wait, hold on. I just realized that you get more over here, so I had, oh, yeah. So Wyatt, the problem with streaming on YouTube, in my opinion, now I'm multi-streaming, so whatever, but the biggest problem with streaming on YouTube is it's really hard to find people. That's my biggest issue, right? So like, if I didn't have, like, if I didn't, you know, have some of the people that I know, like, through whatever, right? Like, through the Discord channels or whatever, I would never, ever find them. Ever. Which sucks, right? Because like Skeletron was here earlier, right? Like he does some pretty crazy shit, which is always fun to watch. But, you know, it's not for everyone. So it is all Nintendo, yes. I am old. Well, I just realized there's 11 viewers. Oh. Aether, the most I've ever had is like, I think the most I've ever gotten to is close to 100, but that's like with a raid, so that doesn't really count. I never have a ton of viewers because quite frankly, I don't stream enough. Like, if we're honest, I'm streaming relatively infrequently. The more you stream, the more consistently you stream, the better chances you have of like having an audience. But in my case, that is not what I do. So here I am building this, whatever this is. I think this is looking pretty cool though. I am liking all this like crazy texturing we got going on. Like, this makes us feel like it's like smoking and fiery and whatever. I don't love how this like kind of connects here necessarily, but it's not bad. So we'll kind of stick with it. It's just a little bit tedious to keep doing all this shit. So, oh, record using, that's okay. Yeah, listen, I don't get a lot of people, so I appreciate you guys being here and chatting. It is fun. It's always nice to like build and talk to people and kind of do that, because, you know, otherwise it gets boring. You know, that's just the reality. I'm definitely gonna. Why? Come on now. Turn on, there we go. Yeah. You guys think this looks okay, or is this like too cluttered? I like the top of this section a lot. I think here we just need a little bit more of maybe this. Maybe that's not what I need. Fuck. Well, it's a little hard to determine what I'm doing here, but oh well. Yeah, I use shorts to find people on YouTube by posting at the same time. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of smart actually. Those can peak my channel. But see, that's the thing why like I'm like, some people make like thumbnails and whatever to like actually like, that makes sense. I have the same freaking thumbnail for every YouTube stream. Like I just, part of me is like, I can't be bothered. And another part of me is like, oh, if I only do that little extra bit, you know, but I just, it's just, yeah, it can be a little bit, it can be a bit much. Honestly, at times, and I'm like, like, do I care? Do I really care? Like, is it really going to change anything? Probably not, you know? It's unlikely, at least, or very, very low likelihood. And sometimes it's about where you're spending your time, right? Like, it's, do you think that what you're doing, you know, doing that makes more sense for you? Then do it. If you don't, then don't. You know, it's that thing too, is you feel like you might get a little bit trapped in the algorithm and stuff too, but you know, people aren't going to find me on YouTube. Okay, this is looking pretty dope. I'd like to get a little bit more like background here. I just don't want to overdo it. That looks too blocky. I wish there was a rounded version of this. Okay, well, I'm just not gonna touch it. Screw it. Okay, this is looking decent. Okay, I like the kind of craziness that we got going on. So I'm gonna start building I think I want to build a little like, I don't know, lookout type thing, and then maybe do something else off to the side. So we'll see what happens. What's up?
We'll do a little hot pause.
Yes.
Do you want to make it for you now, or do you want to just leave it?
Well, I gotta eat one's hot. Yeah, just make it. I'll eat it.
Okay.
I'll come in.
I'll just bring it up to you and I'll serve it to you.
Thanks.
In the face.
Just a 375 degree pot pie in the face.
Do they come with ingredients or directions?
375 for, I think it was 20 minutes.
Okay.
I think. Sorry guys. Despite the age of TF2. So TF2 is another great game. I haven't played that in forever. That game's been around forever. But like Counter-Strike has been around forever. They've updated Counter-Strike from, was it CSGO to Counter-Strike 2 now, or whatever the hell it is. Like, I think that's fine. Like, I have no complaints there. I think it's great that they're doing that. My point more is like, at least you own that game, right? Like that's the big thing for me. It's like the fact that you don't own something you purchased is fascinating to me. It's such a weird concept. It's like, hey, I saw you bought this game. Yeah, that's not yours now. Sorry. We're gonna take that back real quick. 1 second. You know, like that's a bit odd. That's a bit odd. So I got 15. Wait. But I've got. Hold on. It's fun stopping by. Oh, stopping in. I can't read. But I've got a 15-page script to do voiceover for. Oh my god, 15-page script. How long does it take you to write a script? I don't write scripts for my videos. I think that might be a downfall of mine. I do it for my cooking videos, which I haven't done in a long time. Whenever the meteor lands, it crashes in the background rather than the foreground, which doesn't make any sense. That's true. Although if it hit you, it wouldn't be very fun. TF2 is never going to get TF3, but TF2 still gets updated and has a community of a couple million. That's crazy, man. That game is so old, dude. The fact that it's still going is kind of crazy. I guess it's more like food where you purchase it and consume it and it's gone. Not really. I wouldn't agree with that. Because, well, no, yeah, I mean, they may want to do it that way, but I'm like, that's not how it should be. Right? It's definitely not how it should be. Like, my point is like, if people want to keep playing a game, great, right? But if you're really truly looking at like the fact that you've purchased something, and again that you don't own it, that to me is where I get a little bit weirded out, because I'm like, I mean, first off, you did buy it, so it should be yours. And then secondly, it's like, if you're going to spend any amount of time, let's say, with a new release or something, it's the same premise. Like, you're buying that release thinking, hey, this is a game I now own and I can play whenever. So like, what I'm curious will be like, single player games will become more I don't say popular, but like more people like, oh, okay, like it's not a digital copy, so I actually own this thing. I don't know if people will like be into that more or less. But my sense is like people will probably be a little bit more like try to find games that they actually like keep as their own. Seems like a good thing to do. I read the entire script over like 4.5 hours. Okay, and I've asked a couple people to double check it. That was funny. I wasn't sleep deprived. Oh my god. But Wyatt, that's good, man. I think so. My thing is I don't do voiceovers for my Terraria stuff. I just kind of wing it. Maybe it shows, maybe it doesn't. But my editing isn't particularly good. I think that's a big differentiator. But I also don't think what I do with building necessarily lends itself to like much flashier, more interesting things. So that's part of it too. But I do think script writing is in particular is good if you're not like comfortable in front of the camera, or if you're worried about like what you're gonna say. It also just keeps you like, it can also help because if you do the script writing, you can then tie the footage to the script, which I think is the main benefit in my opinion, because you can like be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and it looks like decent. So, you know, my opinion, but you know, that's what I do, or what I do it for. So, guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna grab myself a beverage. Stay tuned. We're gonna start building now the next segment, which is gonna be, what are we gonna build here? I think we're gonna build some sort of, I want to say some sort of metal industrial looking structure, but it'll probably all be black or gray. I think that'll all be appropriate. Let me know what kind of structure we put here. Like I want it to be like a little like platform outlook, not like oil rig, but something kind of in that theme, like metallic, tall, not too big. Probably more from the base of this than up high, but I want it to be like kind of level as like a watching area. And then maybe we'll have like a elevator of some kind that goes down to like a bridge here, or I don't know, something. I need something, but I'm not sure what we're gonna do. So guys, I'll be back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, etc., etc. Okay. We have a drink. We're ready. Best sound in the world. So, structure-wise, what are we gonna do? This is a question that always haunts me. I think probably gonna use some black paint. Probably use some gray paint. And then I'm thinking more metallic colors. But I'm not really sure. I think I mean, copper plating is never a bad choice, but cog, like, there's gonna be a lot of this kind of stuff. We'll see what we end up kind of rolling with here, but what else could we use? I mean, this is a good start. I like, because I'm not sure what I want to do for the actual platform. The idea here would be to have some sort of structure that's like got two pretty heavy brackets into the ground. So, like, if I look at this, I'm like, okay, like, we'd go with, like, I don't know. Like, that's maybe as high as it would go. And then there'll be something here that's actually supporting it. So, now this doesn't attach, which I do like. I'm gonna come up with some random design. I don't know. Oh, you know what would be great here, actually, is fences. Now, which fence? I don't know. We could go with this. We could go with... I think this would actually look kind of interesting. Okay. That's fine. The only problem is this is pretty weak, so maybe we'll, okay, yeah. All right. There'll be something here. Okay, so that's one of the platform pieces. Now, the only thing I'm a little concerned about is if this is the top of this, we technically also still need a, like, floor here, right? So we'll start with this. I just don't know how far across I want this. I don't want this to be too large because, like, the problem is then this has to go all the way down. So we could also go down. I'm trying to think like the best way to make this. I think this is going to be the way, but this has to go to like here. So this will be somewhere like right there. Again, this won't be super, super massive, I guess, although it maybe looks that way. But this is essentially all we're going to have, I think. All right. And we'll see. And I guess this is... Now we definitely need something on the bottom here as well to figure out how we're going to stick this into the ground, I guess. But I guess maybe we can just kind of get away with what we've got. So let's go ahead and do this. I think this looks decent enough. And then we'll just kind of... Now, so I do like the gaps here, so we're going to actually stick with this. It's a small thing, but I don't know, like letting that light through, and it almost makes it feel a little bit more mechanical than it actually is. Or a little more metallic, maybe is the right word. The only downside is the bottom section does not feel sturdy enough to me. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. But this is a good start. And this is going to have to be double layered for sure. Okay. And then maybe we'll do like a cog. Actually, maybe we'll replace that. Let's do this. And then we'll do the adamantite on top. Maybe. It's not bad. I just gotta figure out what the structure is gonna be on top. I do think something a little more, actually, now I look at this, I kind of want lava coming out of this as well. I'll add that later. That means I'll have to actuate some of this stuff, but yeah, well, we'll see what we do. It'll just have to be this block, I think. So I'll deal with that later. I'll do some of the other elements. So the idea here was to have like a little bit of a, I don't know, structure or something. Maybe we could do something that's like more builder friendly, like a crane. This is gonna be tricky because like I do want to make something that looks a little different, but I also kind of want to make it like house-like. But maybe this should be more like factory. Or we should attempt to make it more like a factory. But I feel like I'm gonna run the same designs I usually do. What would be a good thing to put beside a volcano? Like not a research center, but like something more sciencey. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like I make a lot of the same stuff for these, but I mean, we could also put like a drill or something that's like getting a sample. A smoldering, yeah, just a burnt down building. I mean, if that was, I could have done that in a different way. Okay, so what about, so one of the blocks I want to use that I never use is this. So if I did this, I can't paint it. This is the only, damn it. Let me just see, what does this look like? Because if this looked like it was extracting something from the ground, right? That could look kind of interesting. I can't actuate or move these, can I? No. So that's an option like that. But the thing is, if this is going to be like more like a, like some sort of a drill or something that's like helping this go up, I think I'm gonna need like conveyor. I'm gonna need to make something kind of mechanical. And I'm not sure what that's gonna look like. Let's start with that, and maybe we can do something different near the bottom. It's always a little tricky, because, like, this would have to be more stable, quote-unquote. I mean, it's not that I don't like the look. No, it actually doesn't look too bad. That's actually kind of cool. We're going to invent this as we go. I think that's the reality of what we're doing. So we're actually kind of keep going. Yeah, we're just kind of, I want to say extracting a sample here. It's just, that's sort of the idea. And this may look a bit stupid, but whatever. Damn it. Where's my cog? Eh. Maybe we should break this up with something. Maybe. Trying to think how I would make this look a little different. I guess we could change the bottom section. Like, almost like this would be something else, like a power source or something. So let's do some of this, and we'll do that way. We'll fix this to make it look, I don't know, different. Gem spark maybe? I don't know. I hate that that connects there. That's super lame. It's kind of annoying because I can't. Something that looks bad, it doesn't look quite right. And it's like I should probably have something down here that like draws this out more. Like, not like claws, but like, you know, something that feels like it's doing something. But see, the cool thing here is now with this, I feel like, okay, we can like pull this into something. So we can have like I don't know, like a station here. It doesn't really have to be super functional, it just has to be, this has to exist. But I don't know if I want to do multi-layered or something else. So I think some sort of mechanical processing type thing would be kind of cool here. And maybe like, I guess we'd also need a smokestack potentially. So we could do that on this side. I am trying to figure this out because I think it'll look really cool, but not super sure if spooky. Let's get spooky wood, and if we paint this gray. No, let's do 2 layers. I was doing about what were we building? By the way, guys, if you guys want to join this world, you're able to. As long as I know who you are. Yeah, that usually helps. Oh, Aether, just add me to Steam. Actually, here, let me reset it because I know this usually gives me trouble. Oops. Yeah, hit exclamation Steam in chat. You'll get my Steam friend thingy, and then you can do that. Okay, this should be sorted. Or something with 4. What do you mean? Why would I have a 4? Oh, something with 4 underscores. Oh, sorry. I completely no. Oh, dude, listen. had me. That's all you gotta do. So I want this to hook up into something here, and then kind of something sort of like this, I guess. This will connect into here. We'll have some sort of thing that makes this work. It's a little sad when we can't do this the way I want, but... I almost feel like we should break this up, but... go a different route. And we'll connect this. So this will kind of... Oops, this will kind of go somewhere here. I don't know where precisely, but we'll figure it out. Why am I still fucking painting this? Jesus Christ. Alright, there we go. So this will go to like here. It doesn't have to go through this directly, I guess, but I want like a... I want like a steampunk, or even this maybe. Maybe I'll go with this. Problem with this is it's always a pain in the ass to make this look right, because, you know, now we've got this... Yeah. Ah, it's lame. Boo. I want to paint some of it, not all of it. Maybe we can... I mean, I can't decide. Yeah, this is vanilla. I don't think this will be dark enough, but we're gonna try. It's a little annoying because I want this to, yeah. I want this to look good, but I think the only way to do this is to do this, and I'm not super keen on that necessarily. Maybe we can do a little, another something up here. Yeah, we're just trying to make this look really mechanical, where we can. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be off color with the gray and the black, but it kind of helps hide it a little bit, sort of. And here, I don't know. I'm gonna do this and put some glass in here or something. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. So let's get rid of that. And then we get glass. So a lot of this is really just kind of playing around, I guess. Although, you know what? I kind of... Damn it. I'm realizing I kind of want to... kind of want to change this. Damn it. You ready? Just add me. You gotta add me if you haven't already. And I'll get you in. And if you have added me, just let me know what your Steam name is, because I usually have a lot of people in my invitation thing. So I don't know who's who. You did? What's your Steam name? So I can find you. Tazit. Ah, there you are. Gotcha. All right, so once you have my invite, just shoot me a message on Steam. Now that you're on my friends list, just shoot me a message. I'll send you the password. So the only thing, Aether, the only rules here are basically when I'm building, don't like hover around me because I gotta then edit you out for YouTube videos. Obviously, don't grief anything. And if you want to build somewhere, you just find yourself a space, one screen length away from any build on the map, and build. That's it. Very, very, very simple. Oh well, arguably very, very simple. I kind of want to do. I kind of want to do this. But I feel like it's not going to work. I don't know what I want to put here. I like the idea of this kind of going through. But I also kind of don't like the way this looks. I think a big part of this is the paint choice, but I feel like if I make this all black, I'm a little worried it's going to not look quite as good. I feel like I need a distinguishing color here, so I think, yeah, we're gonna keep this the way it is. It's very tempting to make this all black paint, but I think I'm gonna need this to sort of stand out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just repeat this, maybe like here. This is meant to look more like a barrel, like, oops, shit. I don't know if I like this. It's not quite right. Again, it's like so tricky. So there's a couple ways I can do this. One of which is literally just to do something like this and like try to make it like glass. And, I don't particularly like. I'm just trying to figure out what to put in here. Like nothing I'm doing here really looks great, so I'm not sure. And I want like I need like an exhaust on this, like a little chimney of sorts. And the ones I would normally do are not going to necessarily work here. So I'm wondering if I need to make like a different design. Right, where this is like, okay, that goes here, that goes there, and then I do, I don't know, something like this. The concern, of course, is this looks like shit. For a variety of reasons. But nah. I guess the alternative is I could do this. There's just certain things that I look at, I'm like, it just. Nah, I see. Oh, did you? I didn't even get it. Oh, sorry. My bad, man. You won't have too much time to build, but feel free to pop in, and like when we get back in this world, you're always welcome to pop back in. As long as you're not being a, you know, troublemaker. That's all we ask. I really don't love this. It's something with the design I don't like. I can't quite figure out what it is. I think maybe if I get rid of that. Or what if I make it from the same material, actually? If I just, like, extend this upwards. Treasure says lost connection. Are you on a journey mode character? You need a journey mode character. It's not just the vanilla, you also have to have the journey mode thing, unfortunately. Yeah. That'll usually do it. I mean, I guess this will work. This will be the chimney on the top, maybe. Hey! There he is. Hi, chat. I do think some of this doesn't look terrible. That looks a little bit more appropriate. Now, here the problem is I'm gonna need this stuff. So I need the... maybe the ether, and then we'll do negative paint. There you go. Might look a little strange, but I think that'll work. So the one problem we're gonna have here is I need a tube that connects to the top here, which then means I'm gonna need something like this. I'm trying not to have this functionally look the same. This is a bit of a problem. Maybe I can... wait, what if I... oh shit, that connects. Oh, damn it. Of course that connects because it's the same block. Yeah, none of that looks good. This is my one concern is like, how do I get a vertical stem here? Because I believe this is maybe the only option then. But I can't paint this any particular color. So I guess we'll just paint it black then? Or no, let's leave it gray. And then what we'll do is we'll get some platforms, or let's get some shelf, like brass or maybe metal shelf will work here. So a little bit more like staples, I guess, is holding this up. And then all I really want here is like, I like the idea of like a circular thing here to like look like it's cooking something up, but not sure if this is gonna work. Because I gotta paint this now, which is annoying. It's a little annoying, so we'll figure that out, but alright. Oh man. I'm gonna be curious what you build, Aether. I'm gonna be curious what to build, or what you build. Okay, so this is fine. I still kind of want like a little house and an overhang of sorts. But we're gonna have to figure that out. So this isn't too bad. Oh, are you? So Aether, what you can do is, this is what I was saying, what you should really do is get a character that you can get all the materials on. So you can go to like a Terra saver. What you do is you find your character file and you put it in there, and then it'll like upload all the like the information to say that you have all those things, and it works pretty well. But you have to do a little bit of work to get it, unfortunately. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, actually, just because it's an extra step. Oh, that's so lame. I guess maybe we'll paint this then. Obviously, you can't really see that that's connected. That's what's sort of annoying about that. And I don't want to paint that gray, because then all this would have to be gray. Ugh. It's tough. It's tough, boys. I like that. I wish this didn't connect there, but whatever. Jeez. Okay, so... I need different paints for this, but I'll do the paint job here later. Down here, I feel like this could use a little bit of love. Maybe we can... I don't know. Let's like... Let's figure out some pattern. Actually, you know what? This would look kind of cool if this was mechanical. Now I'm looking at this. So let's do a little bit of... Actually, here, you know what? I just thought of that. Right here would be a really good spot for some other piece. What piece, though? Yeah, I don't think certain... Yeah, fuck. Only certain things are going to fit here. And by certain things, I mean nothing. Nothing is going to fit here because I need one thing to fit here. Yeah, no shot. Damn it. These are all, like, the thing with all these, like, things is they're always a little bit, all of them are a little bit too big. What can I put here? I'll get, like, a lamp or something. Maybe I can get something that looks more... I'll say detail, but maybe a bit more... No, not that one. That looks a little strange, but I don't hate it. I kind of want something else, though. What can I put here? I don't think I can't fit anything too big. Maybe there's like a workbench I can put. Workbench. I don't. Yeah, that's way too big, obviously. Okay, so one of these would fit. I just need the right one. Maybe if I paint that black. I mean, it provides a little bit of texture, I guess. I don't even know. It's like, is that even worth it? It's like, it's there, sure, but it's like, oh shit. Does that actually matter in any way? I don't know. I mean, I suppose that's kind of interesting. Ooh, do we like the black one more, or do we like this one? Maybe paint that a different color. Again, this is like interesting to look at, but whatever. So whatever, we'll stick with this for now. I think we could do a little bit more here, obviously, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Damn it. We're gonna do some adamantite wall. And I think that's where that's gonna go. So here's the question, is if we do like this, Does that look better or worse than just this flat? What if we space this out actually? Maybe if we do a little bit of, let's like give a gap here and there. Like maybe we just do something like that. That might look a bit more interesting. Maybe, maybe. It's not bad. It's not great. Now the thing is here is I do want some like stairs or something that go up. So I think for now we can safely assume we're going to be using a chunk of these blocks and a chunk of these walls. So yeah, we don't need that. You can paint those any color you want. Negative paint. Geez, we're gonna actually have a number of different things here. It's in there. We did use this. We use this for sure. I feel like I should be using more glass, but I guess maybe I'm not too worried about it right now. Platinum, cog, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so I'm a little unsure. Yeah, I'm a little unsure as to, like, I know we're definitely missing a few things, but a little unsure as to where I'm going to put certain elements, because right now, like, a big part of this is figuring out, like, where am I going to put the actual, like, structure and how am I going to do it? So, like, I still think stairs make a lot of sense, but this is pretty narrow. So, like, I would need something that, like, kind of goes up pretty quickly. And again, this could be a little bit long. You know what? This could actually be a little bit longer. There's no reason this has to be like exactly the same height. You know, we can extend this a touch. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's just a little bit, nothing too crazy, but and then we can actually yeah, and this way we can probably we should be able to fit some steps up here. The only problem is on what side. And how high do these?
Here's your deliciously homemade dinner.
Thanks, babe.
Sorry, babe. I know it's not very.
That's okay. You tried?
I didn't really at all. No, I didn't. I just turned on the oven.
Convenience.
We bought it together
We did.
at the
Did you
farmers
got with me
market.
all the time? No?
I think she is.
No. You hear it. Short-lived. All right, there you go. Anyways, how am I gonna do this? I could do open steps to like, oh man, this is gonna have to be pretty tall actually. And this has to turn. Oof. Okay, so so part of what I was thinking was having a bit of an overhang on this, but maybe dude, I don't know. Hey Alpha, what's going on? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. We got some other builds. So if you're new here, Alf, we do a lot of Terraria building. Actually, in fact, that's pretty much exclusively what we do. Not always. We're doing some Calamity runs, some other stuff not too long ago. But yeah, we do a lot of building. So if you don't know me, we actually just hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Not that that means a whole lot. And we're doing a lot of the tutorials and other stuff here. Let me. You can go check out the YouTube channel there if you're so interested. But yeah, we're doing a lot of builds. We're doing a lot of different things. This world is relatively new, and we are doing a couple of different designs that I've been not like worried about doing, but just thinking about doing. So this one's my little volcano build where we're making a custom volcano, and then we're going to do a little base on the side here. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is how I want to structure it. So part of me is a little concerned about the height. So I think I got to shorten this, make a landing, and then like turn this the other way. Or I could make like, yeah, I could make a rope thing here actually, and then do structural stuff here. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I want like a different level here. And then we'll have an overhang here. I think this will look kind of interesting. The way I would build is, you know, I built, well, but so Alpha, but even if you build those, it's good. Like, I mean, I have, like here, I'll go to the main. So this is technically an NPC house. Sort of. I just haven't quite made a video on it, I don't think. But eventually. It's not too bad anyways. And then over here, we have this little tower, which takes you into here, where we build a big lab thing. It's pretty cool, I think. So this video is actually gonna hit our YouTube channel really soon. I'm gonna walk people through how we build it. I do actually have an NPC themed world as well. So, and everything is built in vanilla Terraria. I'm in journey mode, mind you, but there's no mods, no nothing. So we keep it pretty simple. It's better mind, generally small boxes I build minimally. Yeah, but that's okay. But Alpha, but see, that's the thing. You're building to like progress the game. I'm building to make the world more interesting. It's a different style. It's not about like neither one is good or bad. You know, it's not a competition when it comes to that stuff. So I want this to kind of connect in like this. And then I think we'll make something kind of funky here. Right, because this is what lets you get up. There'll be a trap door. And then this is going to have an overhang. And this will have like an elevator that goes down. I think that'll be really fun. That's sort of the idea anyways. Where do I just... Do I do this? Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Right, and so this is going to be small. This will be a very boxy build as well, I think. I'm not going to know anything too crazy. But I know I want probably like windows that go to like the floor to ceiling. At least on this side. And then, because this is going to be like, it is supposed to be like a modern-ish build. So this is going to be literally like a little container. That's like the idea anyways. I don't know what I'm going to do on the roof though. Didn't really think of that. Yeah, probably should have thought of that. Yeah, well. I don't actually know what I want to make the side out of. Yeah, that's ugly. Not that there's limited options, but I want this to be available for us to go down. Like, this is part of the idea. Is like, this is like an elevator that you can just get back to. So, what do you think about this? Anyways, but Alpha, welcome to the channel, man. Sorry, when I build, I tend to be distracted pretty often. So, it's just the way it is. Also trying to quickly eat. Because if not, I won't do that either. Little pot pie. Okay, I actually know how we can make this a bit better. Oh, sorry. I missed the spot here. All right, let's do this. You're fine. I'm doing an expert run with a friend at the moment, so I'm concerned. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm like, I appreciate you popping in. I know not everyone's into building, so it's always fun to meet people that are just kind of tuning in and hanging out. We appreciate you being here. Although I wish I could do a slightly better job with the design. I'm sort of struggling just a touch. And I think here we got to do probably. Yeah, it's the downside of this kind of stupid ass window. Well, I actually don't hate that design, actually. So let's just leave that how it is. There we go. So that's fine. The roof is going to be really strange. But this is going to be very minimalist, so... see what we do here. That's fine. Stairs should attach, I guess, to here. And maybe we should have like a connecting bit of some kind. You have those top pieces going down, so it's kind of like... wait, you could have those top pieces going down. So, wait, what top pieces? These? Like these ones on the window? Or are you talking up here? Like this? Think that looks better? Like, cause what I want is just to actually connect. So my problem is, like if I do that, they connect. I could just do this, and I guess I could do it the other way. But I kind of like this overhang style better. Personally. Right? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter which way they go. We'll do it your way. I think it's fine. It's kind of the same to me. I'm not like, I'm kind of indifferent. It's like a small detail that sort of feels the same to me. I don't think that's what I'm gonna do for flooring either. It would be kind of fun. Will this work? I have an idea. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, Alpha, thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. I don't know. There should be a notification. I don't know why we're not getting one, so. I do appreciate that. Evan, I'm just gonna, I want to test something. I don't know if this will work, but. I want to put like some text here so I could do like. I don't know if this will work. And that'll be like the shipping label or whatever. And then here, there's just an elevator that lets you go out. I think that'd be kind of fun. There's something off the back side that feels like you're like can climb off of it. It's not easy though. Because the more I move around with this stuff, the less I like it. Like it becomes a bit like too much. And obviously this looks stupid because it's not correct. So maybe we can actually make this smaller. And if we paint that, I could put a bed here still. I think we could do that as like a cool little touch to make it feel a little bit more industrial. But I don't know if I'm gonna love the way that looks. And we still need a color. Oopsies. That's a mistake. I mean, I'd like to do something here for roofing. I just don't know what I could do that'll look good. Because we're trying to go for a metal container type look. I think going too heavy into this might be a mistake. But at the same time, this needs a lot of love. But I think we can probably just... And what we'll do here is the simple add this in. Yeah, so the problem I'm gonna have is like I want this to go to here, but then this interrupts this, so, and if not, it doesn't attach. So I don't have too many options, or what I can do is keep that like this and do something else. Oh no, it's random alpha. I'm just putting it as like this is supposed to be like a little like research, not research station, but like, I don't know, factory research type thing for like the volcano. So what I want to do is I'm going to split this, and this will be like the background, the code for this place, and then I'm going to have a little bit more an extension here. The problem I'm having right now is this isn't really connected the way it might have to be. And I'm a little hesitant to, like, I don't want this to feel, what I could do is make this thicker. I could do like, right? But I don't know. I don't know if that'll work or not. Like, I'm always gonna have this stupid gap here. And I'm like, I don't know if I can't like fix that with anything. So all I can do is do this and like fill it. But I could also alternate this with something else. So why does it? Yeah, that looks stupid. Okay. Well, so if that's the case, we're gonna go with something, a longer section then. And this is just texture, like this doesn't actually matter at all. So, you know, I just think like this will look better if this is like, looks more stable, I guess. That's what I'm trying to do, is create stability. So we're trying to make like the illusion that this is stable when it's in fact not very stable. Eesh. That looks better. All right. Well, I'm glad you think it looks nice. I think it looks good. I think it, you know, the thing that's really interesting is the builds always look kind of weird. Like sections of a build always look very strange until like I'm almost done. That's it. I doubt that's a surprise to anyone, but and same thing here. This is like very flat. Like we'd use a little bit more, but that's okay. I made that a little ball that crashed into a hole. Nice. Oh, cool. I can kind of see it. Aether, am making a thing over here. It's going great. Again, I still like the idea of this overhanging. I'm just not sure like how far it needs to go. And my bigger issue right now is the more I think about how I want this to be an elevator, the more I'm kind of like, I don't know if this will actually work. So this would have to be even longer, which means then this has to be even longer. So this will just like structurally support this side more, I guess. And that way we can Let's do like 2, and this will be the extent of this. And I'm not sure how I want to do this, but I mean, this could be closer, but yeah. Because, like, I can do this, right? And then this can be an elevator shaft of some kind. I don't know. Nice thing? Thank you. It is a thing that is nice, or looking nice. So I want like some contraption up here that like structurally supports this. So the way I'm thinking about it is like if I get like a loom, and then I can get like I don't know. Like okay, there's some, I'm gonna figure this out. There's something here I can do. I just gotta, like, one of this has to be like raised up or something. I'm not really sure the best way to do this. But I want like a rope that is tethered. And actually what we can do here is actually go with some sort of, you know, rope or whatever that lets us come down on this. Yes, so an extractor hanger does work well here. I want something that's spinning, and I might put it right beside it. The problem is the extractor hangers are kind of tall. And this one, like, this one has movement, but I don't know. Wait, what the? Why do I have to like manually click that? So like I'm thinking it either goes like right here like this. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. I just don't know if that's gonna work. And then I don't know, like we want like some structural stuff here, I guess. Like this detailed stuff is always kind of silly, but I don't know. I like to make it work. I just really like I do like the looms for this as well, because I think it looks cool. What the? Okay. I don't know. We're just gonna do this. I know this looks dumb right now, but once we add a lot of like the movement, this looks better. And then this just needs to be connected like that. So that looks pretty mechanical, despite there's not a whole lot there. And I like to add chains as well. The chains are a little bit weird though, because like, yeah, there's certain, actually, you know what? Let's can I? Okay, good. If that doesn't give me a color, then I can kind of work with that. Maybe we can hammer this upwards. Maybe not. Israel was a bit of a pain, but I think some lights, something here could work. Yeah, see, I'd like that to be there. The problem is I'd have to break this. I can't do that because it's too high, and if I lower it, it kind of fucks it up, so it's not an option. Damn! Damn, damn, damn! But it mostly looks good. I think. Oh. I could have definitely just added these. What would we do, like, the fence? It looks sort of like a machine. Yeah, that's the idea. Ideally, it looks more like a machine than less like a machine, but... Problem I always have with these is, like, I always want to add more. And I don't know if I want this, like, underneath or above. So I'm debating, like, there's little things I debate on. I feel like this needs to be underneath. But only for a certain distance. Which means this is pointless. And so is this, unfortunately. Ah, it's super annoying. I like the look of that, but maybe we'll just do this on the underside. Right? And that'll sort of work, I think. Again, somewhat mechanical, that's the idea. Hopefully. I mean... it sucks that I can't do that there. So then this... problem with this is like... I mean, I guess I could extend this, but... yeah, that's part of the problem. Because the idea is like an elevator part that's connected, but... I don't know. It's gonna be pretty small. And I mean, like, you don't actually even fit in that, so it's like, it's gotta be a bit wider. Ah, I'm so undecided now, because I'm like, I like the idea of this, like, we'll just make it bigger. So I wouldn't need that much space. It needs to be just like that big. There we go. The problem is 3x4, it will be uneven with the rope. I want the rope right in the middle, so it has to be 5 across. 3 would be ideal for the perfect fit, but then you can't, you have to have an open elevator, and I want like a closed elevator, or well, what looks like a closed elevator. It's not perfect, but it does work. And you don't have to do anything too special after that. You just kind of... yeah. I don't know. Making it work. Now, what could be kind of fun here is that the bottom is a little bit... let's go with this, actually. A little bit longer on the bottom, and then what we'll do is do like a fence. No. Ah. See, these are the ones that are tricky, because like I want it to look a certain way, but I also want to feel like you can just like climb into it. That looks very strange. I could put a wall here, but I'm a little concerned that's gonna look stupid. Hey, Colt, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Welcome on over from YouTube. How you doing, man? How are things? Come to celebrate my 10,000th subscriber? Now that I'm in the big leagues. If you're wondering, I'm building a volcano build. Yes, Alpha, the desert sucks. Agreed. Yeah, I think it was cool. I mean, it's a cool milestone. I'm like, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't really change much, but it's nice to feel like you hit something. Okay, this is weird. This should be less weird. What if I... Okay. Yeah, this is unfortunately is not working. So we'll try this again. We won't extend this any further, but we'll just... Because obviously this has to be attached somehow, so it's like I'm okay with this. The problem is that I'm like, there's nothing kind of blocking. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. Maybe we can... I don't know, maybe this looks stupid. Like, we don't really need much here in the, like, grand scheme of things. I think that's really all it needs to be. But I generally like to have, like, a little more... I don't know, like, something here. So maybe we'll put, like, a... I don't know, put, like, a counterweight or something. I guess I could just do a different rope. Oh, can I do streamer, actually? That's a little annoying, though. Let's see if this works. It doesn't even make sense, though. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, this is great. Looks great. Let's just double. We'll just kind of, let's just do this. That's fine. Looks great. I think it looks cool. I mean, oh, that looks fire, literally. Yeah, Cole. Yeah. Let's see what you did there. The problem with this is, like, it doesn't actually make sense for this to work this way, because this would not work. Structurally or in reality, but... Maybe if I like, do this or something, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. At least it's interesting, I guess, but... I mean, whatever. This is the idea. And I'll put a little sign here. That makes that interesting. And then here, I think, like, there should be, like, a little... I don't know, like, not like a counterweight, but, like, just... something. I don't know why, I just... For some reason, this feels like this should be here. What's actually kind of nice about this, if I can find something I can put that goes across, that would make it feel more sturdy. The only thing is I don't think I can do any... The only thing I can think to do is a block and then hammer them down. I don't know if that's going to work. It's like, because if I did, like, you know, if I, like, as an example, if I extend this, and I hammer this down, that doesn't look like it's providing any more support, so it's kind of pointless. And, like, while this could be rounded, I don't know if that makes much sense either. So I'm kind of figuring out what should go here. if anything. This is more of a shaping thing than anything else, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm sorry because of the seed is either Crimson or Desert, and they both, yeah, dude, like, Desert is brutal, like, early game, I find, and even hard. I don't like it in hard mode. It doesn't need to make sense when it looks cool. Fair. But then what would happen when the elevator goes back up? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We just pretend that this all works. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, this whole structure does not make sense. Right? Doesn't make sense. It's being held up by this, but these are supposed to be like super high density or some shit. I don't know. I think I need to actually dig these in a bit more, in fairness. So this feels a little more, you know? So it's like digging into the ground a bit more. That does help it feel a little bit more sturdy, in my opinion, which is kind of important. Wait, what am I? There we go. All right. I think that mostly works. Mostly. Desert is useless. It doesn't have any bosses like jungle. No, yeah, well, I mean, it has materials that are useful. But yes, generally I would agree. It's not the most useful thing ever. I feel like I need to do this here just because this feels so uneven with this side. But I don't know, maybe that's not right. I'm not sure. So I want to paint this, and this will just be like a little room. Oh, Jesus. Peng Chup! What's going on, man? I'm saying that wrong name, or that name wrong, I should say. It wouldn't surprise me. Peng, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having yourself a nice day and a good night. We're working through this volcano build. It is a whole mess of nonsense, and I'm here for it. I feel like this should also change. It's like a different material. What do we like? I mean, the thing with palladium that I like is it kind of looks like concrete. Which I don't hate. I feel like I also want something here. Only thing I ever go for is cactus early game. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your class. Like, if you play summoner, there's some good stuff there, I guess. I don't know. It's not the best biome. I will grant you that. It is not the best biome. I feel like I need something here. I wish I built the sim would be useful. I know. Yeah, well, that's true. The glass and but even then, like, the stuff you get from there is not super useful even for building, so. What if I do, hold on, what if I do this? No, that does not fix my problem. It's not much of a roof, but I don't really need one, so. I go melee till hard mode, then mage summoner, fair enough. Dude, I used to play ranger the most because I found it fun, but then I slowly got bored, which I don't think is all that surprising. Obviously I want a shot of color here, so I don't want to paint this, but I want this to have color because if not, this is going to be very boring. This should even all be red. But that might be very bright. Maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe we'll go with like a Let's try going with deep red here and see if we like the way this looks. Because it won't, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Again, I wish that looked a little more metallic, but I'm okay with that. It's meant to be something like just interesting to look at. Now, I think what would probably help this build is if all of this was painted black. But I think the grays is really good to just sort of break this up a bit, because if not, it would look very strange. Make it red! It is red. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this front room though, because like I do want like a table and a bed. Some other stuff. Actually, this might be a good spot for like, a platform. That's, yeah, screw it. Let's leave it like that. Here, same issue. We need like a wall here or something. Maybe not that wall. That doesn't look great either, but that's okay. Why does it look so bad? Whatever, cool. Yeah, and the problem here is we don't have any like thickness to these walls because it's very small design, which I don't love. I usually like to add a little bit more thickness to this, but... Wait, what? Make the letters... I assume you meant white? What I need here is lights. I don't actually need... I don't need anything else. I can just echo paint these. That just brightens us up, so I can get like echo. That just gives it a nice like look to it. So I'm debating if I put anything in here or not, or if I just make this the main room. I'm not really sure. I kind of like I like the idea of keeping this empty. I just don't know if I'm gonna like the way it looks. The other problem here is we haven't separated the floor. I haven't done a bunch of shit here that I probably should be doing. So we're gonna figure that out. Yeesh. I need a better floor. Yeah, that's not it. I don't think a black floor is the way to go here. That doesn't really separate very well, does it? So we need a couple of ideas for what we're gonna do here. I'm trying not to incorporate, like, or I'm trying not to add too many additional new, I guess, blocks or whatever, but trying to see if there's anything I haven't added this already. I feel like I got most of my stuff. Guess we got to put the streamers in. We do have to do the red. I don't need this. I don't need that. That's in there. That is in there. Yeah, pretty much got everything else. Like, oh, I guess rope would be smart to put in. I'm just trying to think, like, if there's anything that's gonna work for this to be more appropriate, I guess. Like, I don't like the flatness of it, but I think I need it. So I guess I could put a window in this front room, but I kind of want to put like a workbench and a chair and I don't know what else to put in here. Let's see. We'll find something. This is always the battle. It's always like, oh, what else do we put in here? I'm like, I don't know. Like, you know, you can kind of put whatever. Like, normally I want to put a screen here. I want to like confetti. But I get into this and it's like, I don't know. I think this even makes sense. No. Maybe I can... Oh, hold on. What if I do this? Oops. I have an idea. This might work. It might not. kind of works. Maybe we paint these the right color. What if we do this? It's okay, I guess. This is a bit darker than I like. Maybe we paint that black, it'll stand out more. Okay, that doesn't. Let's go back to that. Yeah, whatever. And then what we'll do is we'll grab like a switch or something. Oh, that's right. This will always connect to the wall. Okay. Let's get like maybe a lamp or sorry, candle. I should be able to fit like a. And let's paint both of those. I always forget you can right click light like candles and stuff and actually turn them off and on. I'm trying to think what else we can add there. I actually kind of like the idea of 2 lanterns. Or 2 candles, I should say. I don't know, it kind of works. Again, I'm looking at the top section here, like, I'm really tempted to just do this across the top. I don't think that does much for me, and I don't know what else I can do here other than changing the ceiling type, which is kind of annoying. So maybe what we'll do is we're just gonna pretend that we like what we were using and go from there. I should have... Yes. Okay. So we can put a window here if we want. We can also... I feel like we gotta break this up a bit. It's just annoying because I don't know what to use for it. It looks okay, but it blends in with that. So then I'm like, do I do this again? Or do I do... I think we need a different wall, is what I'm thinking. Oh my god. Wall... Which wall? We can try cobalt. Cobalt usually looks good in these. It's not bad. I don't know if that would look bad on the floor either, actually. But yeah, this has no color, so then I'm like, do I go with a colored background here or something different? I mean, I could go with black for some of the touches and maybe see if I like the way that looks. I mean, sort of. It's so hard to tell. Like it's not bad, but it ain't great. I think I can maybe add like a couple shelves and stuff just to add some color. But there's like pretty limited options here. I can't go too crazy. And like, I like a chest, I'd like some stuff, so... sure, let's go with steampunk. Oh, wait, will coral fit here? I didn't even think of that. I think it will. It will not. Okay, let's do something else. Let's do coral on top then. And then we'll do like books or something below. I'll do like a bottle or something. I don't know. Like, just try to make this look a little more interesting. Because this is going to be nothing. And this just kind of goes to the outside. So I don't know why we have a door here, I guess, technically. But there's no bed here. There's nothing else. Maybe we paint this red. I'm trying to get the right color here. I don't know what to... Yeah, whatever. Let's go with gray, I guess. And we'll probably want a light source, even though I don't need one. Let's go like a lantern. Steampunk isn't a terrible option, but I think we're gonna go with this. I feel like this makes more sense. Maybe. I don't know. It's a lot of lighting in there. And then in terms of colors, let's go with like, oh god. Wait, can we paint these books? Yeah, I don't like that. What color could we paint those? I feel like white's really gonna stand out, but we're gonna give it a shot. It doesn't actually stand out enough. Let's go with like a teal or something. Like a bluish color might work really well here. I don't know. That could be something else. Paint. Purple maybe? Or something like that? Ooh, that is pretty dark. Deep orange. It just looks weird. But it kind of works. Kind of. Yeah, it's not so bad. So the next thing we could do is we could do something else down here if we want. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm not sure about the doors and stuff. I think this is generally looking pretty good. But it's a small, very small build, so we obviously can't do too much. Can't wiggle it too much here. It's got to be pretty straightforward, so we're going to go ahead and keep that pretty generic. And a little movement there is also nice. Not that it's necessary, but it kind of looks cool. So, okay, cool. So there's not much else to do here. I got to add some smoke. Again, this whole bottom thing is kind of weird, but like these are steel. These would be very sturdy. So I don't need to do too much there. It is tempting to add a little bit more, I guess. Like, I kind of feel like I need more here. Like, I gotta do another console or something. But I don't know if that'll work. I could also try to do a singular piece too. Apparently, breakbolt, some of them will kill you, yes. Glad you finally made that discovery. It's fun, isn't it? When you realize, like, oh, that thing will kill me, and then you die. Can I make this? I don't think this will work, but... Oh. It really sucks I can't do what I want with this because it's, like, freestanding. But I'm wondering if there's a way... If I actuate all this, maybe? Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do this. Nope. Because this is in the way. I could kind of make this look a little bit 3D if I can get it to, like, sit the right way. I just don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Because this will always go a little too far out. but maybe. Do I need to make this all blocks, man? I don't know. It's always hard to make this look the right way. Yeah, no, because now I have to run back to my friend's kept Hermes. Dude, I've had games where I literally cannot find Hermes boots, and it drives me up the wall. Because I'm like, I don't understand. Like, they should be fairly simple to find, and I just cannot find them. And I gotta say, not my favorite thing to experience. Oh, what if I put fence? Ooh, that could work. It's got a console-like look to it, sort of. It's not perfect, but... No, we're not gonna add anything else to this. We're gonna paint this red. It's not quite right. I need this to be angled, but I don't think I can make that work. It's really unfortunate. I hate the way that looks. Really don't like the way that looks. Yeah, it looks like shit. Oh, God. Like, the idea is right. The execution's not there. Like, this is okay, but it's like, it's not quite what I'm looking for. Ugh! Okay, I don't know what I really made, but I would enjoy some feedback on it. It's like a treasure trove ball that crashed and was broken. Yeah, it's okay. I'll go check it out. Copper in it because I'm too broke for silver. I try to find stuff quickly, but my bud always finds everything in 5 minutes, so he's here with a Starfear, Hermes boots, and tungsten. So basically you're poor. That's what I'm hearing. You're a broke boy. You're a broke boy. It's okay, man. One day, you'll be rich like me. I'm rich in spirit. Rich in spirit, that's what counts, you know? That's really what counts. At least that's what I've been told. Actually, this would be kind of cool if we just extended this. Because then what we can do is... Oh, let's do that. And we're just gonna actuate some of this. Or I don't even need to actuate this, do I? Doesn't really matter if you get run into shit. Who cares? All right, so here I want to add some smoke. All right. I think. Oh, one thing I want to test real quick is I'm going to just make it nighttime real fast. Oh, for God's sakes. So that gives off just a little bit of light, which is all I really want. And this is pretty good. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry, not dawn. I want noon. There we go. I try to find stuff quickly. Okay, sorry, you always finds everything faster. Okay, gotcha. I'll be rich in spirit when I get my damn Hermes boots. Screw the Hermes boots, you don't need them. I joined a PWV Terrarius Twitch channel, join the world, everyone has all the modded gear. I mean, my problem with doing playthroughs in general is that, like, if you have a bunch of people, like, yeah, people are never, like, caught up or at the same level, so it's, like, really annoying because you're always trying to, like, effectively catch up, which sort of sucks. And I'm like, I don't know, man, like, it's not that it's a bad thing or whatever, it just sort of, it's a little bit annoying when you're the person who's, like, way behind. In my opinion. It's nice when you're actually, like, able to kind of keep up a bit. That looks terrible. That looks even worse. I don't know why I'm making this worse. But here's if this allowed me to do that. I generally do like some wiring. It's a little bit trickier here, so maybe here I can do a little bit of finagling of some kind. Make it look like there's wires connecting this shit. Not quite. Maybe. I find that very distracting, unfortunately, so I like that. And here, I know I want to do some more movement, but maybe we can... No, too much. Okay, let's not screw with that too much. Sure, whatever. Okay, and then I just need some smoke coming out of this, I guess. I also want to figure this out because I want this to be. Let's say it's coming from this side, so this would be brighter and something like that. We need like yellow. I can't spell, but we're gonna try. You don't know if this is the right color. Deep orange, I guess. What am I screwing up here? The red's down here. I'm not sure. Hey, Fernando, what's going on, man? Welcome on over from YouTube. How you doing? One sec, guys. No. I need to check something from a build I recently did. How did I do this? I forgot. Like, I did like a little gem pattern, but I can't remember if I did. Oh god, did I do it? Oh, okay, that's why. I have it in the wrong spot. So this would be black down here, and this goes like that. It looks a little... Oh, because it's connected. Well. It's not my favorite look, I guess, but... I also feel like this could be a different orange. Let's try this. Alright, so what if we do... like that? That's a bit better. Yeah, that makes it look a little more shiny. We could also go a different color, but I'm going to keep it that color for now. And then we just need some smoke here, I think. So the thing with smoke is, to do the smoke correctly, I need to grab the... Let me just think here. Leaf, potentially the cloud, and the smoke block. So there's a couple elements we need. I'm not going to put rope in here. Let's put... ooh, boy. You know what? We actually might... Let's get rid of that. Let's put... We definitely want glass, which we have. And we want cobalt and... What else did we just put in there? Use another background wall. And I forget what it was. Oh, confetti. Right, shoot. I need one of these just for the background walls. There we go. Let's just empty this out. Make my life a little bit easier. Okay, so want a little bit more smoke here. So we're gonna go. Oh, sorry, Alpha. So because I have a YouTube channel, what I like to do when I do my YouTube videos, one thing a lot of like, I do a speed build. So I'll basically be like, you know, the YouTube videos, all of them sort of have the same format, but basically I'll be like, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be doing a speed build for this thing, right? And then like of my volcano speed build video, and so then I'll go through and explain kind of what I'm doing while I'm doing it. But then at the end, I always like to show the materials because a lot of people always ask me what materials I used. So I'll be like, you know, so like I'll be, as promised at the beginning of the video, here are all of the materials, like, you know, I mentioned at the start. So because I find a lot of people are like, oh, they want to replicate your builds, and I'm like, that's fine, but the reality is it's like, you know, I don't know, like doing it block for block is going to take you a lot longer than just making something kind of similar, or at least that's my opinion. But what do I need here? I want living. Okay, we're gonna go with white on this one, I think. That's all that really needs. Very simple. Okay, I like that, I like that. This being empty is weird, but I kind of like the effect it has. Now, the nice thing here is we don't need anything, but I would like lava flowing out of this, which means I'm gonna have to actuate some of these blocks, which sort of sucks, but whatever. So I think the best way to do that is, I also wanted to make some Pompeii like statue stuff, but I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm not gonna go with this, unfortunately. It's a nice idea, but it's not gonna work for this. This also probably can't just, so I'm gonna get the lava bucket. So the way I'm looking, the way I'm looking at this is, I guess I could also get the sponge. Right. Because there are gonna be like trees and stuff here. So what I want to do is maybe, I'd like this to like overflow a little here. So maybe I can, I don't know, do like this. But the problem I'm gonna run into is I don't know how far down this will actually go. And then I'm like, do I go all the way through or not? Let's find out. Doesn't seem to matter. Okay. So we could reestablish this, like, I don't know, right here maybe, and then do another little, I don't know if this will work. That's weird. That should still work. I'm a little confused. Okay. It was just like, yeah, no. We're not gonna do that. For that size of eruption, the volcano needs to be a lot deeper. So the thing is, man, it's like, what I don't want is like just a big pool of lava, because that's what everyone does. People do this, and then what they do is they make a big straight piece of lava going through the middle. The idea here is to add a bit of depth. I don't need this to be a thing that feels like it's completely like yes, you're not wrong, and you could definitely do this a couple of different ways. But I don't want it to be like this thing where I'm like, oh yeah, like this is the only way that we're gonna do this, right? Like, to me, like, it's much more, I don't know, let's call it useful. If we make this look like a little bit more my own style. Oops, that is... Well, that doesn't have to be painted. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's a little annoying that we have to do that there. Maybe I'll just get rid of that entirely. That'll look better. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, my thing with it is like, what I don't want is like a, I don't know. Like, I don't want a big friggin'... Also, I wonder if I paint this gray, if this will look better. Like, if I dig this all out, like, it just looks, I don't know. Like, you can make it 100 different ways. I'm not trying to make this, I don't know, be covered in stuff. Like, it's really just do what I can where I can and, like, leave it at that. It's very easy to go overboard, I guess is my point. And I'm like, I'd like it to feel like this is still kind of my build. So there's just a couple stuff I can add and include, but I think right now, the way I look at it, it's like, it's pretty good. Now the background probably should be, monolith. It's gonna have to be this, unfortunately, or fortunately. So I have to hide this somewhere, but, you know. Okay, I put this on smoke blocks. Oh, that's surprising. Oh, interesting. The vines in the background are interesting. I was kind of hoping that would go away. Like, I prefer something like that. Maybe we can get a globe and change this. I guess it won't really matter though. It's always going to be... Yeah. I think that's the way we're going to go. Oh, okay. This is interesting. So depending where I'm sitting. So if I'm here, okay, this is just high enough. Okay, so let's... That changes the complexion. Having that as the background to me is way more interesting, so... Yeah, the idea is the lava goes in the water. It's supposed to look interesting. All right, so... also, I think I'm done with my build. Oh, cool. I'll go check it out. Isn't that one of the pillars? Yes, it is. Yes, I want that, because I think it's going to look a little more, like, volcano-like. For now, we'll just turn it off, because that's what I want. I just gotta figure out... So, from stuff that's missing at this stage... Damn, it's tricky, because I'm like... I like the atmospheric stuff. I feel like I should have some burnt down trees or something, like just a couple, like... It's pretty easy to make that, make that stuff. It's just... It's a little bit boring. Let me get like corrupt. Alright, so if we do this, we should be able to... Shouldn't really be much to add to these, quite frankly. Yeah, we could do a little bit of... little charred, crispy bits. That's really how I'd put it. You know, just elements that are sitting here, like, waiting to sort of be tied in. I'm not sure if this is going to look great or not, but we're going to give it the old college try. Again, this is really just this. Like, I can add some more flames to this and stuff. It's fine. I'm just... What I want is a little bit of this to kind of continue forward. So I think, like, even here, like... Yeah, like, I feel like we need to get rid of... I think the water here is too early. And then here, I think we can do... There we go. That seems a bit more appropriate. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of keep making some trees. This is really going to be our only... Now, again, we're going to also add, like, you know, black burnt bits if we need to. But I think we'll probably just stick with... burnt shells and husks of trees. Because that's all you actually need. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. So... Oh, actually, wait. Does this work if I do this? Oh, it does. That makes sense, I guess. That's a bit much. There we go. Okay. How do you do that? Oh, that's Echo Paint. Yes, sorry. Yeah, thanks for answering that, Aether. Yeah, so you can use Echo Paint to hide things. And then if you have Echo Goggles or Spectre Goggles, you can then see what's hidden. But I don't need to. I know where it is, so I don't need to do that. But yeah, sorry, that's a good question. One apparently I can't even answer, so... I'm gonna get a little bit of the living fire for these. I just think it'll look kind of funny. To have a little bit of, like, smoldering trees. Right, like a little bit of leftovers. The problem with this is it's very hard to sort of keep this tied in because you can't really connect this. And then to do that, I need to find some sort of... There's no, like, living fire wall, unfortunately, so... you know, this is kind of where we're at. And if I do the background walls here, I think that's going to be too much. So, like, if I go, like, negative... Right, and I grab ice like this. I think this will be a bit too much. Oh, actually kind of works. Yeah, it kind of works. It kind of gives it a bit more of that, like, burnt look, I guess. That's not so bad. And then here, like, is this where this meets, I guess? And I'm okay to have a lot of burnt bits here. And here, we'll have a lot less room for trees, but maybe we don't have any because everything's just burnt to shit, but, like, who knows? We could have, like, a... Do this... Yeah. This is all we're really working on, is just like trying to get like these textures in here. Just to make this a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I guess. Again, same thing with this. Anywhere that it kind of connects, I think makes a lot of sense. But obviously we can't do this everywhere, so... Yeah, I think just the single flames make the most sense to me. It just kind of keeps it, you know, more interesting, I guess. Death and decay, that's what these trees are room for. I mean, that's all they get, is just death and destruction. There's not gonna be anything left, unfortunately, for these guys. That is the reality. And that's okay. That is just the way it is. Now here, this should probably be more burnt. But I can't go with that color. Whatever, we'll leave it a little bit. Now another thing I can do is with the living, or with the strange plants, I think these will look okay if I paint them. But I'm a little worried that they kind of, like, they're okay. I feel like a little bit of shrub is not a bad thing here. But I'm not gonna have a ton of space for these, so. But this is all about adding, like, just a little bit of texture and, I don't know, making this stand out a bit more. But there's not gonna be a ton of space for this. It's just a mixture of just burnt, destroyed stuff. Now, I'd like to put more in here, but I'm a little hesitant to, like, throw too much down here. Give the stream points to diet. Oh, yeah. Wait. What do you mean, special dye? Oh, that's how, yeah, sorry, that's how you get the dyes, yes. But I use them for decorations. I do feel like we could have another tree here, but I feel like it would just interfere. Maybe we can do like a really small one or something. Just like absolutely torched. And see if we can maybe... Like this will be just, that's it. Like just completely fucked up. And once again, we'll try to put some... There we go. Everything's on fire, except for my base. It's looking good. Okay, I think that's pretty good, because again, like, yes, I want to add a bunch of stuff, but I think, like, adding a ton of detail just eventually just takes away from what we have. And it's tempting to add, like, huge lava bits underneath. Again, the problem is then you just end up with this nightmare of like, this is just a big pool of lava. So now I could go in here and dig it out and all that stuff. I'm trying to avoid that. Like, I think it'll look possibly better, but I haven't dug all that out and there's a whole other bunch of stuff I gotta deal with. So let's go ahead and do this. And I think we're good, right? Is there anything we're missing? I don't think so. This doesn't need anything behind it. I mean, I could put glass, I guess, here maybe. That's the only thing. Let me get that like a bit of a dirtier glass look to it. Let's maybe paint it black. Actually, who even go with a little design here, I wonder? That could maybe look interesting. Almost like elevator doors. All right. It's a smart little lad. I like that. Here, there's something here I don't know what I don't like here. I think I need something like something here, but I worry that I'm gonna make this more convoluted. Now, the other thing is I'd like a different material for this. That's more ladder-like. But there isn't a ladder, right? That's one thing they haven't added to the game yet. There is a way to do it with tables, I think, too, but I think whatever, this is probably fine. And I think that's kind of it. Like I don't want to go crazy because normally I'd like to attach this. So this was on an angle, but I think the very nature of this being very like metal and sturdy and static is maybe kind of going to make this work. So I think for me this is probably it. So let's quickly grab ourselves some camera mode. Let's go ahead and snap a photo. We'll shrink this down a bit. All right, we'll go back and do one without the background. I think we're going to keep the background realistically, but... All right, cool. I think that's looking pretty good. All right, so what I want to do is I want to check out Aether. I want to check out your thing, so I'm going to go there. So guys, this is the final product with the background. The background shouldn't look like this necessarily. It'll look like this background, which will make it look cooler in the photos. But I think it looks really good. I like the background lighting. I think it gives it this like, oh, everything's on fire and we're in trouble. And somehow our base is just kind of chilling. It's apparently resistant to fire or whatever. So it's looking pretty cool. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And little add to the elevator. This looks kind of neat, kind of mechanical, kind of not. It's solid. It's a solid little build, all right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to wherever Aether is. Let's go check them out. And guys, this is one of the things, I do like checking out people's stuff. Obviously, people build all kinds of nonsense and craziness, but that's part of the fun. Where are you? And pass you. Okay, no. Oh, no, I passed you. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Enjoy. Here, research. You can research some stuff. Hopefully you know how to research. All right. I'll give you some materials here. What do I want to call it? Nebula. What do you need? You'll need insignia. There you go. A couple weapons. I think. Oh, let's give you the hand for building, and I guess you probably want some wings. Where's the wings for that set? Stardust. Give you the nebula wings, I guess. There you go. All right, we got you kind of set up. And then you should be able to do whatever. Just gotta put everything on. I think this is kind of cool, actually. This would be kind of cool, like, you know what this gives me an idea for? Is like a crashed satellite that has like treasure in it. I think it'd be kind of neat. Right? Something to work on. Ooh, so pretty. Let me give you a rod of... Here. There you go. There we go. Fruit. And star. Oops. What's that called again? Mana crystals. I should give him that. That's probably enough to get you mostly there. Won't be any enemies, so it doesn't really matter. And then when it comes to building, I guess I could, oops, I could give you a bunch of, I'll give you a couple things to get going. There we go. Oh, Skunk, what's going on, brother? How you been, dude? Oh, he's destroying his base! No! Skunk, how you doing, man? What's going on? How you enjoying Warzone? You having a good time? You enjoying your Warzone? Skunk, I meant to ask you, compared to the previous one, like what's your, of the Warzones, like Warzone 2, like what, do you prefer this one over the other one or no? Hey, City Cafe, how you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Just a lot, oh, watch the Leafs win. Nice. Yeah, they're already clinched though, so they're good to go. I think. Wait, are you in Toronto? Like you're at the game in Toronto? Oh, gotcha. On TV. I'm home. Where's home? Out west? You're at west, right? I thought. Oh, nice. That's my hometown. Or was my hometown, I guess I should say. Down past Kingston. Down past Kingston, like... Wait, where would that be? Like Gananoque, Belleville, Trenton. I'm trying to think where they're at. Prescott. Oh, fuck, I can't remember where that is. The only small place I can remember, like Sydenham, Napanee, Odessa. Like, those are the smaller areas around that town. I can't remember. Prescott. I don't know Prescott. But that's good. At least you're home. You love Kingston? Why do you love Kingston? This is a nice little build. Vinny's got a nice little style to it, you know? I mean, it's not like this, obviously. My stuff is way cooler, but... Boom. Oh, 10 minutes. I haven't been to Brockville in a very long time. My God. Nice. Well, it's good, man. It's good to be home, right? You gotta chill, hopefully. Hopefully, like, you know, keeps you tied in. All right, so I think this is the build. I think we're happy here. It's chill vibes. It is nice. You know what's crazy? So I was talking to like a friend who is in Trenton, and like, dude, he was telling me like some of the prices for homes in like in Belleville and in Trenton, and I was like, oh my God, like it's insanity, right? I'm obviously coming from like, I'm in Toronto, so it's like, or well, near Toronto, and I'm like, dude, it's nuts. I also at a friend's cottage. Oh yeah, no, Wolf Island's a whole other thing too. Man, the prices are just astronomical. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I know, and like we own this place now, and I'm like, oh, it's so great. And then on the flip side, I'm like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do like when the market inevitably crashes, you know? Oh, Skunk, am I making progress? Yes. I build in this game, so anything I finish is progress. So these are older builds. The one we just did today was this one over here that I was just highlighting. I built this volcano. I know for you that you play like shooters, you're like, what the fuck is this? This is just like, I find it super relaxing. I just kind of chill and I get to be creative and that kind of stuff, you know? That's kind of how I function in this. So it's looking okay. It's a cool little build. Nothing too over the top, nothing too crazy, but it looks nice. You know, that's what we're going for. Small little build. So, I think it's cool. Yeah. You don't have to lie. It's fine. Yeah. Happy you own it. Yeah. Well, so the problem is it's like I don't actually own anything. I own the debt on the house. So in 25 years I'll own, but that's a whole different problem. Oh, thank you. What were you yelling about down there?
Oh, Dad and Lainey and Lou ambushed me with a FaceTime call and basically just harassed me.
Oh, okay.
This was just pastry.
Yeah, that's okay. Now we know. We've never had one before. You gotta test stuff out.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. No, it was all pastry. That's fine. But yeah, Skunk, so sorry, going back to it, which of the Modern Warfares you played recently, like, which one do you prefer? Like, what, like, do you like this newer one better than the old one? Or the previous one, Warzone 2, whatever, not Verdansk, whatever that map was, I can't remember. Caldera, was it? I think it was Caldera, right? I don't know why that sounds like a Star Wars thing. Oh my god, what was being built out here? I don't want to know. Anyways, let's call it right here. I think, yeah, we're pretty good to go. All right, so Aether, we're going to close this up, so hopefully your build's done-ish. If not, you can always come back and do it. I'm going to exit here, so I'll give you a few minutes, or a few seconds here to close up Aether. Close up your build, and then we'll move on. Because I gotta close it up here. It is 10 o'clock. Started late. That's on me. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Skunk, listen, I'm hopefully you're like, enjoying some of the hopefully you're enjoying some of your gaming. I know that game has been frustrating for a lot of people that watch it, depending which mode they play, but I suppose like anything, it just kind of depends. There's gonna be some Sky Islands up here, right? Let's go find some Sky Islands. There's gotta be something. Or there's nothing, apparently. Just a world with no Sky Islands. What is even happening? Just trying to like open up the map, I guess. Oh my god. Is it really? There we go. Shawit. Found one. Alright, screw it. Let me get out of this. I'm gonna save it. We're gonna exit. And we're gonna go back here. Nice. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. The build's done. So we're looking good. I kind of finished the yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Listen, the idea is that you got a chance to do a little bit of building and enjoy, and that's kind of it. I need a haircut. The more I look at myself, and like I look so disheveled, it's crazy. Like over the course of the day, it gets hot and like my hair just like expands. It's nuts. So we're gonna have to cut this. But guys, thank you for hanging out. Whoever's still around, I do appreciate it. That build will eventually be ready for people to get access to, hopefully. Hopefully. And like I said, we'll be back on, what is it? Today is Tuesday. So on Thursday, we'll try to come back. Hopefully we'll be able to get some regular streaming times as always, like kind of built in there. It's not always the case. Obviously, sometimes it's a little bit slow. Sometimes it's going to take us some time to get up and running. Today was one of those days. We started a lot later than I wanted to. Initially, I thought I would be able to get up at like 5:30. That didn't happen. Then I said 6. And then because I got a phone call, I didn't actually start till 6:30. So it's just like never ending nightmare of just, me trying to get stuff going. So in any case, hopefully you guys are able to join me on Thursday, guys. And I appreciate everyone, like I said, that's hung out. I am going to try to get back into, might do another playthrough. Eventually we may get back to some playing some different games as well. Just like trying out some different stuff. I have a bunch of games I want to play. And if I'm streaming all the like time, then yeah, I always play Terraria. So who are we rating? Good question. How many people do we even have here? Do we have like 3 people here? I don't even know. I don't know. Who's even on? That's another question. Who could we raid? Aether, do you have a friend online or someone that you watch that does Terraria that you would want to raid? I think Nug Run's probably on. Oh, Nug's on. Yeah, I'll probably raid Nug actually. Oh yeah, he's still doing that run. Jesus, this run he's on is like, it's nuts. We're gonna go raid him here. There we go. Boom. Easy peasy. I think we have a couple people. I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 people with us. 6 people apparently. So guys, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be back on Thursday to do a bit more building. I hope. I need to do it a little bit more consistently, but nobody haven't followed us online. Okay, well, Aether. So here's the thing. I would recommend following Nug when you get there. He's awesome. He's doing he's doing the legendary seed on hardcore. So it's pretty nuts. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but He's been working that one pretty hard, and eventually he'll get there. But it's really tough, right? Because it's a tough playthrough. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna go raid Nugrun. If you are not subscribed to the channel, you can go ahead and do that. Copy paste that text. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, although it looks stupid. So I'm just gonna grab that text like so. There we go. Boom. That's what it should look like. But grab that thing, grab the first text if you're not subbed, the one that just says raid in text, and then mine with all my logos and whatever you won't be able to do. So yeah, Eternity Infernum, no. That's all ridiculous, Aether. Too much. It's too much. But let's go raid them. Guys, I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Thank you much for tuning in. And yeah, we'll see you guys really soon. And until then, have a good night. Peace.
All slush. I can't get all that silver.
Do you like dank content?
Yo,
Be sure to check out my homie Tommy_Tsunami.
What's good, dude? What up, Raiders?
Twitch.tv/Tommy_Tsunami.
Let us
They like funny
watch
stuff like